Hi y'all, this is Professor Know-it-all. I've come to read this post. Near record heat today here in the high desert land of Nuevo Mexico del Norte. I've just come in to cool off after a grueling bout of landscaping wherein I planted 3 5-foot tall Austrian pines. Brain's a little bit fried, it's hot outside today. Anyway, these we chose to plant along the northwestern border of our land to block out the side of the house next door and also to serve as a windbreak for the predominating west winds that blow through in winter's fiercest storm. They are little trees, so neither of their teleological characteristics will manifest for several years yet. It is a lesson in patience and presentiment. We know and we feel, then we choose the best trees. Pick, shovel, wheelbarrow, homemade compost. Well, you know what that is. The tools I use. Patience came in when the actual digging was underway. Steel-toed boots, blue jeans, green t-shirt, and a matching babushka. That's this thing on my head here. My hard labor is done for the day, hence it is time to play. This morning I spoke with a friend who was headed up to Taoski Valley to fly his ultralight aircraft and to photograph that beautiful alpine place. He and I became friends in my place of work when we discovered the mutual interest of the joys of the iMac computers. Then, just before digging and planting, I spoke with an old friend from high school in Key Largo. He gave me tips on computing and how to efficiently shuffle data around the circuits in a sensible way while being creative as well. Also, he spoke at length about perception management, which as a creative person who is enthralled by the media environment in this digital age, I am quite interested in applying. I recall Fred Allen Wolf's rap about time and the future, where the event calls out to the future in search of an efficacious reference way to allow the manifestation in question. This reminds me in turn of the virtual library in Terry Pratchett's Discworld, where every book that can or might be written is stored until they can be called forth into publication in the material world. One of Mr. Pratchett's characters pointed out that human and squid have one thing in common. When threatened, they hide behind a cloud of ink. So I will keep this short. I'm sorry. Only days past Lammas, the sacred pagan cross-quarter energy Sabbath. Visions of the harvest come to dazzle my imagination with fresh potentiality and vigor. I salute the green man dressed to honor him and plant trees upon the first full moon after Lammas. Fairies will dance in the moonlight to the choral providence of coyotes in the night. This is my life and I must smile. As a lesson in perception management, I am going to provide this same post as read by my alter ego, Professor Know-it-all. That's me, talking about myself. So much depends on how we hear things, and the dear professor has suffered little dilution since pursuing education beyond his roots. Roots and branches, the professor knows, can go practically anywhere, given the parameters and a smidgen of emergent gumption.